Hey Gemini, welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. Happy birthday! So exciting. I'm excited for you. Alright, I already pre-shuffled my cards, so we're just going to go ahead and get into it. I do want to remind you that not all readings will resonate with everyone, so if this is not for you, I hope that you find what you need. Alright? Let's see. What do we have for Gemini for the week ahead? What's going to go on for Gemini this week? Ooh. Interesting. What else can I get for Gemini for the week ahead? That doesn't usually happen either. What can I get for Gemini for the week ahead? Okay. Anything else for Gemini? Anything else? Not yet? Okay. Not yet. Okay, Gem. Sorry. This is what I have for you. We did get the World, which talks about wholeness, harmony, completion, contentment. It did kind of come upside down, but I am going to clarify that. If it was meant to be upside down or in reverse, then that to me would be something just isn't right about the situation, or you could be in the middle of a cycle and it's not complete yet. This would be the middle. So if it was some kind of if you're going through some kind of problem, you're about in the middle of it. However long it took to get you to where you are now, it's probably going to take about that long to finish. All right, that's what I'm saying. I do feel like it may be the middle of a cycle because we do have the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is just that feeling of being trapped or feeling powerless. This person is typically the victim, at least in their perceptions or thoughts. And we did get the Wheel of Fortune, which to me talks about fate and destiny. It could be of change, of course. So whatever is happening, it is happening for a reason, and it could very well be changing very soon. So perhaps you are in the middle, but going, towards completing the cycle, like just a little bit over halfway even. I feel like you feel like it's taking forever, though. Do we need anything else from the Rider deck for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I did get the Ten of Wands, which talks about some kind of a burden or blockage. It's just some kind of difficulty. It could be mental or physical. And we got the Two of Pentacles, which could talk about juggling or balance or stability. Could be some kind of change. It could be a job or a move or something like that. We did get the Five of Pentacles, which is someone feels like they're left out in the cold. This could indicate some kind of sadness or worry or rejection even, or some kind of financial trouble. Anything else from the Rider deck? Okay. Set that aside. Going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot for my clarifying deck. All right. Let's see what orientation this is supposed to be. What can I get for the World for Gemini? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. That sucks. Okay. Okay, I do feel like it was meant to be upside down. And the reason I am saying that, and this is unfortunate because this is your birthday month, is because I also got these cards in reverse. And I don't normally do reversals, but I went and I checked the bottom of my deck, which indicates that we are in the final stretch of this situation. Okay, we are coming out of it. Kind of still in the middle of it though, because judgment in its upright orientation talks about coming out of the crap. Okay, coming out. This is like starting over. This could be forgiveness, truth, clarity. This could be a personal freedom, a rebirth, right? In the reverse, it's more like going back into the crap. Like, you may have been out for a brief period, but for some reason you want to go back into it. I don't know. It seems like that would be counterintuitive, but here we are going back into it. There could be some kind of truth being hidden, or something is being postponed. And we also did get the Seven of Wands in reverse, which right side up, this is talking about having the courage to stand up for yourself and the inner strength. This is believing your own ideas and, being strong enough to stand up for yourself, even when, all these people disagree. In reverse, this is talking about not having that courage to stand up for yourself. This is about hiding your light away. This could be that somebody knows something and they're keeping it hidden. Okay. It could not be for everyone. There could very well be people out there who are having, who are set in their own beliefs, who are having some kind of rebirth, and this is like, for your birthday, this is amazing, right? Starting over with whatever it is, and completing some old cycle. If you are already out of it, then that would be the case for you. But I feel like for the majority, some people are still in it, and they are feeling this trapped. And perhaps you're feeling trapped because you can't let your light shine. Can we clarify the Eight of Swords for Gemini, please? Clarify the Eight of Swords for Gemini. Okay. We did get the Five of Cups, which talks about sadness and sorrow and grief. This could be some kind of disappointment or a regret. It's not always a total loss. I do see this horse is smiling. I've never seen a horse smile, but I haven't been around too many horses, so can't say if that's accurate. But this one, at least, smiles a little bit. I feel like whatever it is that this light is about, this knowing, this inner knowing, I feel like that's what the smile is for. I don't always see that, but I'm seeing that here. And we did get the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about it could be a teacher, it could be seeking a teacher or some kind of insight or knowledge. It could be practical or spiritual. It doesn't matter. But this, the Hierophant looks for a deeper meaning. And they can be very rigid in their beliefs. Like they could have very strong beliefs about, the traditions or, like things like that. Not wanting to, very, very strict rules about how things are supposed to be. Let's just put it that way. I'm feeling though here This might be the keeper of secrets. We have 2 5s. 2 5s talks about change. I don't always pay attention to the numbers, but when I do, I feel like it's important. 5s are all about change and life lessons and the experiences and the progress that you make because of those lessons, okay? So I do feel like you are progressing, and I feel like this is meant to happen. Can we clarify the Hierophant? Can we please clarify the Hierophant for Gemini? It's their birthday. Come on. Clarify the Hierophant, please. No. Sorry, Gem. I tried, okay? It's probably different for everyone. Can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please? Oh. Okay. They want me to clarify the 5 of Cups? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I should show you before I just leave it there. This is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups talks about bliss and harmony and just peace, tranquility. You see how still the water is. All those cups were full. We just went and turned it upside down. Somebody is having a very, somebody is very discontent. I feel like they're going to get this, or they want this harmony, but all their cups have just been poured out. Somebody poured out their cups. That's terrible. It's their birthday. This doesn't have to be you. This could be somebody else. If you're not feeling sad, then it's probably the person that you are thinking about. All right, can we now clarify? Oops. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Fate or destiny. We did have the Daughter of Cups come out. The Daughter of Cups is the Page of Cups, so this could be a message of love that has, I feel like it's already happened. It's already come out. If it hasn't yet, then it's about to, but for most of you, I believe it's already come out. And it could be a person. If it is a person, then this person is a dreamer or a romantic. They're an emotional kind of person, probably younger, very artistic. Okay. It could also talk about a reflection. Maybe somebody is reflecting about a message of love. Okay, but whatever that message was, or you know, the bringing up of this message anyways, where the thought of this is some kind of a betrayal or heartbreak. It could indicate that there are lies there. This is emotional entanglement at its, at its finest, I guess. This is some kind of inner turmoil or something going on that this is what's making this person who feels trapped very sad. There's some kind of heartbreak situation, or it could be that they are feeling trapped and that is what is bringing on the heartbreak, which is making them sad. We did get the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles, this is we should have been further along than this card, right? This is some kind of contemplation or uncertainty. This is a perceived lack of abundance or rewards. I always feel like this is like, in this card, it's like stairs. You're climbing the stairs, but I feel like it's once you get to the top, you're back where you started. Like, I don't feel like if these stairs continued, I just feel like they would continue on forever. Um, you're not where you thought you would be by now. Maybe because it's your birthday and you just feel like you're getting older. We're not getting any younger, right? No one is. We're all in that boat together, okay? So at least there's that. Can we further clarify the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah. Okay. So we do have the Knight of Wands, and he did fall on the Hierophant card, which makes me believe this may be our teacher that they didn't want to discuss earlier. Sorry, here I am, not showing you the cards again. All right. The Knight of Wands, he is a very charming, adventurous, friendly knight. They said, or at least I've heard, that he's slow moving, but I don't see that. He might be slower than the Knight of Swords, who comes in quite aggressive, but I don't feel like he's that slow. He's not the Knight of Pentacles, who stands still. He's not the Knight of Cups, who's barely moving, right? He looks like he's running. I don't feel like he's very slow, but he is very passionate, to say the least. Could be a fire sign. Don't always say that, but feel like somebody needs to hear it. I do feel like he is our teacher, or he has some key to some truth. We also did get the Death card. So the Death card can be about some kind of closure or ending, but it also is about transformation. For me, death is always about transformation, because even if you are having an ending or a closure, it's stopping one thing to start something else, something new, which is a transformation. So, I feel like a transformation is happening. He himself is transforming. I do want to say that. Do we need to clarify death? Okay. Being that he is transforming, we did get the Two of Wands to clarify. This talks about determination or focus towards a goal. This is a direction. He may have been the person who was feeling trapped, and now he feels like he knows what he wants to do. I feel like he's also passionate about it. And I feel like all these cards are talking about this trapped feeling. Can we clarify the Ten of Wands, please? Clarify the Ten of Wands for Gemini. Okay. Come on. Sorry. Okay. Clarifying the Ten of Wands. We did get the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a very fair, just, analytical type king. He's very perceptive. He is, well, I can say that he's fair and just. But not, I wouldn't always say that he's fair. He has a sense of justice, but this is always my way or the highway king. So not always fair, but very perceptive. He can be emotionally removed, so Doesn't mean that he doesn't have emotions. It just means that he doesn't always show them. Okay, he can be very cutting too and aggressive. Can we further clarify the Ten of Wands, please? The King of Swords can also have some kind of truth that he might want to come out with. This is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about a true friendship or unconditional love. Talks about some kind of celebration coming together. It's hang on. It's not necessarily an unconditional love, just amongst lovers, but amongst friends. So these aren't just your typical. These aren't just people that you like see in passing or at work and say hey to. These are people that you hang out with. They know all your secrets. They get you. They understand who you are, and they still like you. Even if they know all the mistakes that you've made. Like even if they know all your horror stories, even if they're like, oh, some I don't know, random backstory, blah, where it made Gemini look like, an idiot or something. They're like, oh, it's cool, man. It's cool. Don't feel like that. It's cool. No, you're good. You're good, right? Because we all have those, especially when we were young and naive, right? But these are your cool peeps that you can hang out with. I feel like this burden is this truth. I feel like that the yeah. Our Knight of Wands, who is I said he was also the Hierophant coming in. He had some kind of message of truth. He could also be teaching someone of the truth. But I feel like whatever this truth is, he has it. He has leveled up. So he's feeling more secure personally. He's feeling, you know, stronger. But he has this truth, which is a burden to him. He may have just told his friends about it, seeking guidance from them. He knows what direction he wants to go. He made a decision. He knows what direction he wants to go. But I don't feel like he's very he's stronger than he was, but he's not as strong as he would like to be yet. Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles, please? It doesn't have to be a male, by the way. This could all be female. It's just a general reading. Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles, please? Stacks. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is nightmares. This is worries. This is insomnia, depression, despair, guilt. Negative. Negative all around. I feel like this is also what this burden is. I do feel like he's juggling this decision because he knows what he wants, but there's going to be consequences. I feel like this is what he's juggling. So if he makes this decision, whatever is bringing about all these worries, I do feel like that it, you know, this is the Sun card. This is about enlightenment and positivity and clarity and joy and healing and prosperity, just all good things. Sun is all good things. I feel like if he makes this decision, he's worried. He's really worried about it. I think whatever it is, it's gonna make him happy, but ultimately it's gonna be bad for someone. This is the Five of Swords. This is about it could be self-destruction, it could be self-sabotage, it's some kind of loss or dishonor. Can we clarify the Five of Swords, please? I feel like our king does feel this. I feel like it might be different for everyone. He's juggling this decision because ultimately, whatever decision, whatever choice he makes, it's going to hurt him in some way. Do I want this? Do I want this happiness? I feel like the happiness. He wants to give his cup of love to somebody, but it's some kind of betrayal. Or do I not give my cup of love to somebody and then I don't feel satisfied? Feels left out in the cold. Can we clarify the Five of Pentacles? Get some kind of clarification as to why. Any type of clarification for the Five? Okay. Okay. So, feeling left out in the cold because of this burden. We already have the Ten of Wands. I wish I could just pick stuff up. All right, we do have the Ten of Wands already on our table. So this is the burden. This burden is making our king feel left out in the cold. We did get the Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, which is a message of truth. It's going to be very honest, insightful. It may be frank, like it may hurt someone. But it's usually based on evidence and observation. It's very, it's just very honest is what I'm getting. And it can be cutting. We did get the Three of Wands, which talks about a vision of the future, but not just any vision of the future. It's your specific vision of the future, and you will protect it. This is your beliefs and your opinions, and you will protect it against the outside forces um, that may not be supportive of your decisions. This is totally relying on yourself and your opinions and beliefs. Whether or not you have support doesn't matter, because you stand up for you and your beliefs, your dreams. So, this is what I'm getting, Gemini. All right, you're in the middle of a cycle, which sucks. I'm sorry. Just because you feel trapped, or the person that you're dealing with feels trapped, the person who feels trapped is sad. They have this burden where they want to share this truth. And it could very well be about coming together with someone. It could be about sharing your cup of love. Telling somebody that you have feelings for them. And wanting to go on with these feelings. The person who's hiding this information has recently, or in the near future, gone through a transformation where they're deciding that they want to bring this truth forward. They're just still juggling. They're still juggling this this idea, because somebody is going to get hurt in this situation. I feel like it could be it doesn't necessarily mean that there is it could mean that something happened in the past. Maybe that the person that our king wants to come talk to, you could have already been in a relationship together, and there was something happened. And it could be that he doesn't feel like he can really trust the person, but at the same time he wants to be with that person. And I only say that because no matter which, he loses in some way, no matter which decision that he makes. So if it is a case where it was a past relationship that is now the idea of a second, giving it another go, is on the table, then I feel like he's worried about the pain from that. Perhaps the pain from the relationship previously was already bad enough, and now he's worried there could be more pain coming if I go back into this relationship. But then he also worries that if I don't accept this relationship, then will I truly be happy? Because I know I'm not happy right now. I know I'm not happy now, but I could be happy in the future if I enter this relationship. It doesn't have to be an old relationship. It can still be a new one. That I'm just trying to give you some ideas. Ultimately, I don't know your specific personal information, so I cannot tell you specifically how this relates to you. You have to piece together the puzzle for yourself, but I'm just trying to give you some ideas as to what this could mean and what I am seeing. Ultimately, though, whatever your situation is, I do feel like the king has some kind of truth that he does want to come forward with. about his own personal beliefs. He just needs to get past this blockage. Do you have any advice for Gemini today? Okay. Can we clarify this? Eight of Cups, please. Clarify the Eight of Cups. How is this advice? The Eight of Cups, please. Okay. Okay. So, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this so that it doesn't get misinterpreted, because it's already hard enough for me trying to explain stuff to you. Okay. We have here as advice the Eight of Cups, but the Eight of Cups really says there's nothing left here. There's, nothing left to move on. So as advice, though, it's really about, when I explain this card sometimes, this is how we're getting there. I say, there's nothing left down here. Go ahead and head up the mountain. This is my final stretch card. This is all about, I always describe this as heading up the mountain. So ultimately what we're saying here is that whatever was in the past is in the past now, right? So whatever happened before, it doesn't really matter. You need to leave the past behind you. You need to go up to see the view. All right, this is your final stretch. Get up to the top of the mountain, see the view. It's totally worth it, okay? And this is all about mental clarity. All right, mental power, preparing mentally. Okay, so take a time out. Get, in your head. Okay, it doesn't matter what happened in the past. Whatever happened in the past, that's behind us, all right? We did learn our lesson, right? We learned from whatever past happened, it had to happen so that we can learn our lessons, and we did. All right? Happy birthday. That's your present. All right? Now, having said that, leave that shit behind and go up the mountain for the view. The view's always best at the top, okay? Take a good look. Be mentally prepared. All right? If you're the king, figure out what it is that you want to say. All right? Try not to be too cutting with your words, whether it's good or bad. And if you're not the king, then just be prepared. The king may come in and he may not exactly be, his choice of words may not be exactly, what do I want to say? Nice, not necessarily nice. His choice of words may actually be a bit cutting, but he's trying to be honest as best as he can. So just be prepared that his honesty might come out a bit strong, and just take it for what it is. Try not to get too. If he says something that would normally set you off, try not to get triggered by whatever comes out of his mouth if you're the other party. And yeah, enjoy the view, right? Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed my reading, and I hope you have a happy birthday this month. If you did enjoy my reading, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you'd like to see more, and ding that bell if you want to know when my next video comes out. So I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye.